Hey everyone, Jen at Ink Paper Rubber. Well, I actually managed to get quite a bit done today. It's been pretty busy around here, but I got some of my orders checked in. Right now I only have one order that I haven't finished checking in yet, but I have some really great new goodies, and I thought that I would go ahead and share them with you. I'm sorry I didn't give you more notice, but I just didn't know if I was going to have a chance to do this today or not. So it looks like we do now. We've kind of quieted down here at the end of the day. So I thought I would jump on here and show you what we got. You can see we have a whole table of goodies. Some of this is from yesterday's video, so we won't go over that again. If you missed that, I encourage you to go back and watch it. But you can see we have lots and lots of other great new stuff. Hey, Kelly. So let's just go ahead and jump in. I want to remind you, if you see something you want to purchase, just comment the sold and the name of the item. These items, since it's late on a Saturday, we will hold them through the end of next weekend. So we just ask that if you purchase something, you come by to pay and pick up by the end of next weekend, or give us a phone call and you can pay over the phone and we will hold on to it for you. After that time, we will release them back into the inventory. So let's get started. First of all, we got some of the new Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous. I know we showed stencils, I think, yesterday, but we got some of his new stamps in. We don't have them all in yet. The most popular ones that were very popular with you all, as well as obviously everyone else, one was the Snarky Cats, I think the Sketch Manor, and a couple of others. And right now we are expecting those the end of this month. If you haven't put in a pre-order, especially for Snarky Cat, I would highly recommend that you do so, so that you can be sure you get one as soon as we have them available. So let me go ahead and show you what we did get in today. We did get some really nice stamp sets in. The first one is a background stamp set. It is called Tapestry. It is $22, and you get these two pretty background stamps. I have a really pretty tapestry. One is a closer scale, smaller scale, and the other one is a little bit bigger scale print. This is Tapestry, and it is $22. This next one was one of my favorites from this release. It is called Renaissance, also $22, and it is a another background set, and this one is really great. It has very much some architectural elements in it there. You can see the arch there, and here is the second stamp on there. I'm not sure what all that beautiful work is called, but these are both really pretty. This is Renaissance, and it's $22. Next up, we have this one, which is a very interesting one. It is appropriately called Anatomy, and it is $22. And you can see you have all of these different skeletal pieces here. I do believe that this set works in conjunction. He has some other sets with skeleton pieces in them that are in different scales that this works well with. And then you also have up here this dictionary definition of the skeleton. So that is Anatomy, and it is $22. The next one is called Specimen. It is also $22. And this is all these really, really great different insects on here. We have the butterflies and the moths and some beetles. And down here we have this really great stamp collection of specimens. So I can see some really amazing pieces being done with this, a specimen box. And then the last of his new stamps that we have in right now is one of my favorites, the Halloween Tiny Text. This one is $30, and this one has all of these different sentiments. They would be great for Halloween, but they don't particularly, I don't think too many of them actually say Halloween, so I think that they are just really great spooky sayings on here. And you can see all of these are individual, so you can take them out and use them individually, or you could actually create a really awesome background with a lot of these words to just make a great background. So that one is the Halloween Tiny Text, and it is $30. All right, moving on to our next shipment is Picket Fence. We actually got this one in a week ago, and I finally had a chance to get it all checked in. And we have some really great things in this one. We're going to start out with some little mini stamp sets. This first one is called Reindeer Games, and it is $12. And this is a single background stamp. And you can see it has the different reindeer on here. It has some trees, and then the little spots for the snowfall. This is just a really fun background. This is Reindeer Games. It is $12. This next one is really beautiful. It is the leaf mandala, and it is also $12. It is a single stamp, and you have this beautiful mandala that is made up of all of these different leaves. This one I think could be really beautiful in some fall colors. So that one is leaf mandala, and it is $12. This one might be a good companion to Tim's specimen set. This one is just called Moths. It is also $12. It is a single clear background stamp, and it has all the different moths on it. That is Moths for $12. Next, we have some great new stencils from Picket Fence. They always have some really nice ones. This one is called the Flower of Life stencil. It is $7, and you can see it is a round stencil, really thin lines here, but I think that is a really beautiful pattern with the flowers inside of the circles there. That is Flower of Life. It is $7. This next one is a really great mask. It is the Brocade, and it is also $7, and just this really beautiful ornate lacy look. We have a couple of great outdoor stencils. This first one is called Field of Snowy Trees for $7. And you can see here you get these great pine trees. And I think this would be really great to do a bunch of these different layers of them, use some different colors of maybe blues and greens to create a whole forest. That is the Field of Snowy Trees for $7. And this one I absolutely love. This one is actually a mask. This one is called Evergreens. It is $7. And you can see it is this row of these tall, skinny pine trees. So that is Evergreens, and it is $7. We have a couple more stamp sets from Picket Fence. This first one is called Baby, It's Cold Outside. It is $20, and it consists of a number of different stamps. I really like these little Santas. They actually remind me of the Burl Ives snowman in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for some reason. I just think these little roly-poly Santas are really cute. And you can see then you get some sentiments. Baby, it's cold outside. Family is the best part of Christmas. Merry Christmas and Hello Winter. So that is Baby, It's Cold Outside. It is $20. And this next one is really great, and I only have one left. I did order more, but some are on back order, and I've already sold some of them. If you like Halloween, this is a really great set. It's called A Spooky Day, and it is $20. And you get this amazing haunted house with this spooky tree, and you get some clouds, and you get the moon, you get some sentiments up here. But my absolute favorite part are all of these little silhouette trick-or-treaters that you get down here. Look at that. You even get some little leaf stamps that you can have the falling leaves. And then over here, we have all of these little kids dressed up in their costumes. I think this could be used not only with this set, but with so many other Halloween things. I just really love those little trick-or-treaters. As I mentioned, I only have one left, but hopefully I will have more soon. So if you want one, be sure and comment and let me know. This is A Spooky Day, and it is $20. All right, let's move on now. We got a great new order from Memory Box and Poppystamps. We do have a restock of some of their recent release that came out, last month, I think, or the end of July. But they also have some new things that just came out here within the last week that are mostly some great fall and Halloween, some new dies and some new stamp sets. So first of all, this is something that we did have before, but we had sold out of. It is one of their plush dies. It is the Plush Big Penguin, and it consists of several dies. And this outer die actually has these pre-punched holes in it, and it makes it really great to stitch together and use. I like to cut these out of felt and stitch them together and stuff them with fiberfill, and they make really cute little ornaments or little plush dolls. So this is the Plush Big Penguin, and he is $23.50. We also got back in all of the tree collage dies that make this fabulous card that Mana had done this sample of. This actually uses 4 different dies. And the first one is the small pine tree collage. It is $12, and that is the smallest opening. Then we have the tall fir collage. That die is $17, and you can see here this opening is a little bit bigger. And then we go to the Lamplight Tree Collage for $21. And this one has the great trees, and it has the lamp, and it also has some clouds in here. So that is the Lamplight Tree Collage, and it is $21. And last but not least, the largest opening one is the Evergreen Sky collage die, and that one is $24. And this one has more pine trees and some more clouds on it. And as I mentioned, these are all, you can certainly use them individually or just a couple of them, but when you layer them all four together, you get this wonderful dimensional scene. Some other dies that we got back in stock is this really cute little vintage sled die. It is just $8, and it just makes this really cute little winter sled, and you get the different pieces so that you can do some layering on it. This has been one that's been one of everyone's favorites. This one is the single pine landscape die for $21. I think everyone just really likes the simplicity of this. It is all a single piece. It does the frame, the snowy ground there, and then this beautiful pine tree, and it does some really detailed embossing on it when you cut to really give this look of the snow on the pine tree. So that is the single pine landscape die. It is $21. This next item is new. It is a stamp set, and it is the Christmas Tiles clear set, and it is $15. And this just has a lot of different holiday-related sentiments here. You can see Santa's house, reindeer barn, elf workshop, Merry Christmas, believe, Santa's workshop, and I want to show you, you could certainly use this for a lot of different things, but it is designed to work perfectly with this old-fashioned signpost, which came out, I think, earlier in the year. It is a little bit spendy at $26, but it is a really amazing die. You get the signpost, and it has the 3 different levels on it with the different signs. You can use all 3 of them, or if you want to, you can even snip some of them off. But as I mentioned, these Christmas tiles here fit wonderfully on the signs, and I will show you some samples, and you will see how cute it is. So that is the old-fashioned signpost, and it is $26. Next up, I got back in some more of their snow globe dies. This is a sample using some of them that Manna had done up, and she made this little shaker, and you can see it's great. It has the different levels in here. And some of the pieces that were used in that is, first of all, is the Snow Globe backer die. It is $24. And that does this main piece here, and it has kind of this additional piece to attach to. And I'm not sure, when we did this, we did not have anything to guide us on how to put it together. And I'm pretty sure that since then, Dave has posted a video on how to put this all together. So if you have purchased this or are thinking about it, I would highly recommend that you watch that. But so the Snow Globe backer die has this front piece, and then you also get the cute little critters in here, the penguin and the little bear and the deer. They're great in the snow globe, but also in lots of other scenes. And then we also have the cabin snow globe die, which is $19. And this has that same shape. It has these trees. And then it also comes with the house die and also the Santa and his reindeer. So that is the cabin snow globe die for $19. And then let me show you what they came out with to go along with the snow globe backer die. These are some new dies for Halloween. This first one, actually, you could probably use with the other winter ones as well. This one is called the Winter Wood Dome Layer. It is $19. And you can see it has the same shape, but it has, instead of the pine trees like the others, it has these great deciduous trees and some little sticks and branches with it. And then we have here, we have the Haunted Entrance Dome Layer die. It is $19, and this one is that same shape. It has more trees. It has the fence that is attached, and then it comes with the pumpkins and the ghosts and the bats as separate dies. So that is the Haunted Entrance Dome Layer, and it is $19. And last but not least, we have the Haunted House Dome Layer die for $19. And this one is that same dome shape, and this is all a single piece, and it has this great haunted house. And all of those layers will stack together to create a really wonderful scene, which I will show you a sample of here in just a moment. So that last one is the haunted house dome layer, and it is $19. Have a couple of new stamp sets in. The first one is called Harvest Love and Kindness. This is a large clear set, and it is $24. And it has this really beautiful branch on it with the leaves and the berries here. And it also has some additional leaves. And then it has a lot of really great sentiments here, perfect for fall and autumn. Harvest Love and Kindness, hay rides, pumpkins, thankful, cider, give thanks, blessed. So this is a really great set. This is Harvest Love and Kindness for $24. And then we also have this one, which is the Berry Wreaths Clear Set, and it is $24. And it has this really beautiful wreath with berries on it. It has this extra little branch down here. And I will be honest with you, I think I love this one as much for the sentiments as anything else. I love this font on the Merry Christmas and the Warmest Wishes. Their large sets always have such great sentiments on them that can be used with so many other things. So this one is the Berry Wreath Clear Set, and it is $24. Now we are moving on to some Poppystamps. And first one we have is one that we have had before, but it has been popular. It came out in the release a month or so ago. This one is the Lamplight Pathway die for $16. And this cuts out all of these individual pieces. I know it's a little bit tough to tell in this picture exactly what it does. So let me show you some samples. And this is a sample that Mana made, and she actually cut this out of 3 different papers. You can see we have the gray glitter, we have some white glitter paper, and then we have some black shimmer paper. And so she cut it out once out of each of those, and then she was able, by just mixing and matching her pieces, to come up with 3 different cards. So that is always a bonus when you can get multiple cards out of the one die, and just doing the work of one, and you end up with 3. So I think that is really beautiful die. It has been really popular. Most of the rest of these are new. They mostly have a fall and Halloween theme to them. This one is called the Haunting Pumpkins die. It is $18, and you can see you get these different pumpkins. And what I really especially love about this die is it's really versatile. You get the pumpkins die, so if you don't want jack-o'-lanterns, you don't have to have jack-o'-lanterns, but then you also get the separate dies that lets you add the faces onto them. And also that background die is also great because it lets you do a layer. You could do the orange behind there, or the yellow behind the orange pumpkins. So that is the Haunting Pumpkins, and it is $18. Next up, we have a great new die in the Whittle collection, and this one is the Whittle Monsters, and it is $8. And look at these adorable little critters. You have a skeleton and Dracula, a mummy, this little monster, and this little kitty cat. This one is adorable. This is going to be part of one of the upcoming kits that Mana is working on. That is the Whittle Monsters, and it is $8. There's another new Whittle die, and this one is the Whittle Pumpkin Witch, and she is $7. And she is so cute. You have a little witch on her broom, but she has a little pumpkin head. And those are all individual pieces, so it is really easy to cut those out of different papers and make a really great little character. This is the Whittle Pumpkin Witch, and it is $7. Next, we have some adorable new little ghosts. These are the Squeaker Ghosts, and this is just $5 for this set of 3 little ghost dies. And of course, with all this Halloween, we couldn't do without a really great Boo die. This is the Boo Outline die. It is $12. And you actually get 2 dies in here. You can see that you get the word, the letters for Boo, and then you also get the solid background. So you could use those separately, or you can layer them together like they show here on the front. That is the Boo Outline die, and it is $12. This next one is really great for Halloween, but I think you could use it even beyond that. It is called the Twisted Tree Oval Die. It is $14, and this is this oval with this beautiful, gnarly, twisted tree in it. Lots of embossing detail on it, so really has some great detail. That's the Twisted Tree Oval, and that is $14. The next one that we have is the Pile of Pumpkins die. It is $5, and it just is a pile of little pumpkins. So that's great because you can cut all these pumpkins out at one time. That is the Pile of Pumpkins, and it is $5. Next up, we have this die, which is the Simple Lantern Oval. It is $14, and that is a really good name for it because it is very simple. It is an oval and just has this lantern hanging down, but wait until you see some samples. I think you'll see how beautiful simple can be, and usually if it's simple, it means it's fast and easy, so might be something good idea for some of your holiday cards. So that is the Simple Lantern Oval, and it is $14. This next die is not a new one. It came out earlier this year, but it has been very popular. It's the Caldwell Label die set. And this die set is just $10, and you get these 6 different dies. You get these 3 label shapes, and you get 2 sizes of each, so you can use them individually, or you can layer the smaller with the larger. That is the Caldwell Label set, and it is $10. And I had to get more of those in because it works perfectly with this new Christmas Greetings stamp set. That is $15, and a lot of these sentiments are sized so that they will work perfectly on the Caldwell Label die. So a great way to add a sentiment to your card. You can see the different sentiments on here. That is Christmas Greetings, and it is $15. The next one is a stamp and die set. It is the Christmas Quotes, and it is $26. And you can see that it has the different Christmas sentiments on here, either in the circle with the outline around it or with the rectangles. And I mentioned that it comes with a die set, and it does. It has the circle die, and then it has the 3 different sizes of rectangle dies to cut out all of your sentiments. So that is the Christmas Quotes stamp and die set. It's $26. And last but not least, we have the Joyous Christmas Wishes stamp set. It is $24, and it has lots and lots of holiday sentiments on here. You can see some of them are really good sized, so some of these would be great for the inside of a card, or like that Merry Christmas is actually 2 different stamps, so that is nice and big, and it can really be a focal point on your card front. So that is the Joyous Christmas Wishes stamp set, and it is $24. All right, so both Picket Fence and Memory Box are really good about having samples. So let me get my tablet going here for you. Should have had this all propped up to start with, but I didn't. But I did find some samples for you. So let's start off. This one right here is the Picket Fence. Get those stupid lights out of there. That is the Evergreen Mask. And I believe what they did on this one is they put the mask down and they used some of their paper glazes to create this beautiful Aurora Borealis, I think, on some black paper, which is why you see those shadows of the trees there. I think that's really striking. This is the Leaf Mandala stamp. So pretty when you color that up. Here we have that a spooky, whoops. Bring that back up here. We have the A Spooky Day stamp set. You can see how cute that is, all done up with the kids trick-or-treating up to the haunted house. Actually, we are sold out of that one. Sorry about that. I'll get more of those back in. This is the moth background. You can see how pretty that is, just done up in different shades of blue and just adding a simple sentiment on there. Here is the Flower of Life stencil. This is really beautiful. If you're wondering how they did this, I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure that they have done the various colors of ink blending for the background, and then they have put the stencil down and done black over the top of it. Really, really striking background, but you could obviously do something much more subtle if you wanted to. And look how pretty that is, just doing part of that and turning that into a Christmas card. So lots of possibilities with that. Next up, we have these cute little Santas from the Baby It's Cold Outside set, and it looks like they have used the Field of Snowy Trees stencil there in the background to create those trees in the background. Here is another sample using the brocade stencil, and this is that same technique that gives you that wonderful rainbow effect. But again, lots of different ways that you can do that. And here we have the reindeer games. And here they have embossed that, and that is really striking to emboss that in the gold on the background and adding the sentiment on it. All right, now we are on to Memory Box. So these are the new haunted dome layer dies. You can see here the haunted house in the background, then it has the haunted entrance with the gate and the trees, and then the winter woods with the additional trees in there. So really fun when you layer those pieces up. Here is the berry wreath stamp. That is just gorgeous, and there's that pretty Merry Christmas sentiment from that stamp set as well. And this is from the Harvest Love and Kindness, and I think this is really striking. It looks like they have white embossed this and then done some watercoloring on it. I think that's really beautiful. And there we go with the old-fashioned signpost and then the Christmas tiles on there. That is so cute. And I just got to show you some other samples because they're all just really adorable. There you can see they snipped off one of them, so they just have the two on there. And here is another one, Caution Reindeer Crossing. So that Christmas tiles with the old-fashioned lamppost is a really great combination. There you can see that plush big penguin die. How cute he is, all done up in felt. And there is the single pine landscape die. I told you that people really like this one because it's simple. Just do a pretty background and pop that on there and maybe a sentiment, and you are good to go. And you can see there, I think, some of the embossing detail on that tree. Here is that adorable little vintage sled die. And here we have the Boo outline and some of those little whittle monsters on here. And here you can see the little squeaker ghost and also some of the pumpkins from Pile of Pumpkins. And there's the little skeleton from Whittle Monsters peeking out of the house. And there is that cute little pumpkin witch riding her broom, and she is riding over the patch of jack-o'-lanterns, which were done from the Haunting Pumpkins die. And here is the Twisted Tree oval. How pretty is that with that pretty background and all done in black over that? But here it is done up in a different colorway as well. So really nice die. And there is the simple lantern oval. And it's got the Caldwell label on there and one of the sentiments from the Christmas greeting stamp set. So really simple, but I think really striking. And here are some more. This is sentiments that come from the Christmas quotes. That is the stamp and die set. And then here is one of the large sentiments from the Joyous Christmas Wishes. You can see that is really, really good sized. All right, so that is it for today. What a weekend it's been. So many new things in this week. Again, if there's something that you see that you want on here, just comment the item name and sold. If you don't hear from me, then you can assume that you got the items. If we are sold out of something that you wanted, then I will comment back and let you know that. And as I mentioned, if you can plan to, by the end of next weekend, to come by and pay and pick up your purchases, or if you can't make it in, just give us a call and you can pay over the phone and we will be happy to hold on to it for you. So go back and rewatch if you want. Now that you've seen everything, you can go back and rewatch and pick out your favorites and let us know what you'd like. Hope you all enjoy the rest of the long weekend, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.